Hi guys, this is Ratchet and we are playing Criminal Case Mrs. Bass, Case 37. That comes to lunch. Let's all out chapter 3 and let's go see what Larry is up to and why Francine wants us to arrest him. Yeah, there's been a development. Miss Rochester's maid is on the telephone. Francine, what happened now? She says Larry Rochester is back in the house and that she have to arrest him. Francine sounds most distraught. You're right, you better go and see what this is about. Evie, tell Francine we're on our way. Okay then. Take care as you're here, bitch. Yeah, I've been assaulted, but that is became Larry Rochester. Assaulted? What happened exactly, Francine? Miss Rochester came back to the house on the pretext of fetching some hair powder he forgot. I served him some tea, and as I turned around, he pitched my bottom. Bitch, yeah, that's not the full story. I'm pretty sure it's bottom, alright, but I meant it affectionately. And then she slapped me on the face, and it hurt. It definitely wasn't affectionate. You deserved it, you womanizing dandy brat. I don't think you'll be getting that hair pie back either. I'll be keeping it for myself, you. Francine, I understand your indignation at this most ungentlemanly conduct. But Mr. Rochester shan't bother you again if he knows what's good for him. And now, in the absence of any other irregularities to report, you better get back to solving Miss Rochester's murder, Katia. You reckon out a visit to the bank vault would provide fresh leads? Sounds like a plan. Lead the way, Katia. But we are already at her home, so why don't we investigate? Actually, we did investigate. Yeah, we did investigate for the second time. The living room. Alright, we're going back to the vault then. Let's find out what other secrets are you hiding. So that kind of that made other people angry about it. Hey, money was the motive for Clarissa Rochester's murder, that such her fault is bound to pay dividends. What have we found? The family looks like a gift. There's a note attached with apologies. I leave his gesture of penance, but the sender neglects to sign it. Was the gift intended for Clarissa, or was she the one apologizing? Either way, this clue speaks of a conflict. We need to know more. Sharp observation, Katia. Note has a faint blue stain on it. Collect the sample may reveal what we are missing. The lockbox bears the insignia of the Bank of Concordia. Let's see what we find inside when you open it. Yeah, you're right, better reassemble that torn leaflet as well. Yeah, the answer to this mystery must be right in front of us. Let's apply ourselves and find them. Okay. Oh, I didn't even notice the picture of the chapter. Right in the face, and you deserve it. He's a jerk. Alright, first this leaflet. Saint Ignace Adoption Agency. Oh. This is a leaflet for an adoption agency advertising orphans with good teeth. Are they dealing with children or horses? Either way you write, there is a message of paper. Clarissa over my dead body. My word, does this mean Clarissa Rochester wanted to adopt an orphan? None of her family mentioned this before. Yet some find her decision deeply objectionable. I concur. Katia, Clarissa's father Horatio might know more about this. Let's question the fellow. Oh, so you want to adopt someone? Alright, now this locked box. Yeah, I never laid eyes on a contrivance like this before. You say you kind of have a shade just like this during the slaughterhouse, but when the Italian guys applied it to record Vic's conversations? Yes, I did. So it's a sound recording contrasher. Well then, let's strip it to Charlie and see if he can charm any evidence out of it. Okay, was someone else spying on somebody? 9 hours. Alright, let's see who sent this perfume. Let's first collect this blue stain. There you obtain a speck of the sauce from the note to the perfume. You think the microscope might solve the mystery of this apology. Let's place a sample under it post haste. Okay. Alright, let's analyze this blue stain. Yeah, they find nasal spray. Oh. There's certainly apology no attached to the perfume was a nasal spray. Apparently this spray is intended for sufferers of hay fever. Dashi, right, Deputy Mayor Huang was sneezing when we last talked to her. She must be the one with hay fever. So either Mrs. Huang gave Clarissa this perfume as an apology or she received it from her. Either way, Mrs. Huang didn't mention any coffee with the victim. Let's see what this is all about, Katria. Okay. First, let's go talk to Horatio. Magic, tell me you saw my daughter's murder. My patience is very thin. Of course, Mr. Rochester, very close, but there remains a matter we are hoping you could elucidate. Our inquiries reveal that your daughter wished to adopt an orphan. Bah, I hope that embarrassing folly of my daughters would go to the grave with her, Magic. You mean it was you who opposed Carissa's plans? But why? Because I didn't intend to leave the Rochester fortune to a street urchin, that's why. That Clarissa never married and bore a grandchild, I could forgive. A better woman can still prove her worth in business. Will I ever bring a ragamuffin to eat my golden caviar at my table? Never. Miss Rochester, if ever I slid you to murder your daughter, you'll soon learn the futility of wealth in prison. Wow, you're only thinking about money. I hate this kind of people. Alright, now let's go talk to Deputy Mayor. Mrs. Huang, I found this apology gift about Miss Rochester's possessions and... Ah yes, I fear you'll misinterpret it, but I assure you when I sent that gift, I was apologizing for a mere retrieval. Clarissa was counting on me to convince the city council to endorse her new book, Make a Killing in Shillings for the university curriculum. Clarissa was a progressive financier full of ideas to reform our banking system. Unfortunately, councilors did not see it that way and blocked my proposal. Clarissa took it rather badly, but I'm sure he'd have forgiven me. She would have sabotaged my political career over this. Sounds like a serious predicament for an ambitious woman like yourself, Miss Huang. I do hope you did not take desperate measures to protect your position. I know what you imply, Michikatia. Anyway, I'll left for a meeting and my hair is a disaster. I must slather some pomade on it quickly on my way. Good day, officers. Okay. Let's check out this recording device. Who was spying on who? This new voice recorder is updated to the latest technology. There was clearly a security device installed in Miss Rochester's vault by the bank. Apparently they only want the best. Last time I saw one of these machines, I could only hear a few garbled words on the recording, but this fax cylinder here is so sensitive I could distinguish individual voices. And the needle... Stop gushing about technicalities, Charlie, and just tell us what you heard. Who were the voices and what did they say? There's Clarissa and Rochester having a heated disagreement with a man called Samuel. Clarissa said this man kept breaking into her bank vault. She threatened to take him to court for being a blackguard and a snope. Oh, was he the one breaking into the vault? Samuel wonder ritual has been sneaking into Clarissa's vault? Toleration, then it must have been he who ransacked her vault after the murder too. Aggregate, yes, Samuel has a lot to explain. Don't pretend to be Sherlock now. Put that hat down, and the pipe. So, Mr. Water Richwood, you've been unmasked. You've been regularly breaking into Clarissa's vault, and she tried to take you to court for it. I had no notion of what you mean, Mitch Katia. Boulder Dash, it is futile to deny. We have the bank's security recordings. You had the recordings? Gosh, you gotta be good, Mitch Katia, but it's not what you think. Clarissa and I were friends. She showed me the vault herself. I can't help it if its secrets tickle my detective instincts. So I memorized the code she used and sneaked back in there afterwards by myself. There were just too many fascinating things in that vault about the entire Rochester family. And not just money, right? Did you know, for instance, that Horatio smooths his hair with pomade? He's ashamed of buying it from the apothecary, so he makes it himself, or he's an amateur botanist. And that is beside the point. You violated Clarissa's privacy, and she was incensed enough to threaten you with a lawsuit. Admit it, did you kill her to silence her? No, I didn't, Mitch Katia. I wanted to lunch here with the express purpose of mending bridges between us. But after she died, I was worried our argument may be misconstrued. So I went back to the wall while I started trying to retrieve that wretched device. Only I couldn't find it. Well, Mitch Katia found it. It's enough to put you behind bars for a lawful entry, with plenty of room for murder on your charge sheet. Oh, you are under arrest, dude. Tell me you saw Chris Rush's murder, or I won't be able to show my face at the town hall Sawyer tonight. We're doing our utmost, sheep, but there are so many threads to untangle in Clarissa's life. Well, tell me what you have, and I'll see if I can advise. I don't mean to brag when I'm naturally at ease with the financial and social elite. Alright then, we are Horatio Rushton with his father, who was vehemently against Clarissa adopting an orphan. Deputy Mayor Hua worried that a falling out with Miss Rochester may end her career, and Samuel Water Ridge was threatened with a lawsuit for spying on Vicky's family. No, Katia, I can't bear to hear more. The Rochester's the deputy mayor. This is a social disaster. I better go. Do what you must. Just be discreet. Alright, you seem to not care about me, so... Why, thanks for the great advice, Chief. Katia, where do you suggest we go from here? Back to the rooftop terrace at the Vicky's residence? Capital idea. Let's proceed. Alright, this chief seems to not care about if I solved the murder or not. He only cares about going to Soires, like he has right now. Soires, parties, wow. And you care about your work? Let's see. Oh, is that where he makes the poison? Mortar and pestle? Yeah, there are remnants of a crushed plant in this mortar. Oh, you're right, his sister was piping what the cure used to crush weeping Nelly to extract its poison. Sharp think, yeah, let's collect the sample from the mortar. Hey, despite my misgivings about bowling, I have no objection to such truth those pins and balls in that bag. Getting these clues are all we have to score the winning point against the killer. Make them count. You can play some bowling while I investigate, while I examine these clues, because I don't need you. Because you're so lazy not to help me, so... Alright. Yeah, now we have some of those crushed leaves on the mortar. Let us dispatch to VR past haste. Okay. Alright, 9 hours. And a 15-hour one is gonna come now, so... Alright, bowling balls, gloves, napkins... Anything interesting? Come on. Oh, it must be the glass she drank from. Champagne flute. Yeah, champagne flute you found in the bowl that may be the lead we've been seeking. The poison was mixed in with Clarissa's champagne, and the lipstick stain on the glass is the same color as Clarissa's. Quick, let's send champagne flute to Viola and see what she can tell us about the killer. Okay. Let's finish this. Well, not yet. Let's just wait, which is boring. Let's first check out these leaf fragments. Tell us, Viola, why did you glean from those crushed leaves Katia collected from the mortar? First, I confirmed the leaves are empty fragments of weeping Nelly, the poisonous plant that killed the victim. So it was a killer who left that mortar on the rooftop. Finally, there might be within our grasp, Katia. Wait until I tell you what I found when I examined the leaves under the microscope. A single fiber of brown hair. Must have fallen in the mortar from the killer's head while they crushed the plant. Well, this brown hair killer may have crushed poison and water, but now it's Katia who crushed their hopes of getting away with murder. You won't get away at all. Alright, now the champagne flute. Katia, I'm relieved it's Isaac working with you today and not Maddie. Why not? With that knowing Madeline's weakness for liquor, she would have been tempted to calm down what little was left in this champagne flute. Yes, and that would have caused a terrible stomach crash, even at this minuscule quantity. I say there was poison in the glass? So Katia was right, this was the victim's champagne flute. But you know, killer made mistakes before. Surely they left some telltale sign on the glass. I succeeded in isolating a speck of sweat from the surface, which I analyzed on the DNA machine. It did not match the victim's unique sequence of attributes. It must be therefore the killer's. And the sweat contained the same biological code for blue eyes. I thus conclude that you are looking for a blue-eyed killer, Katia. Our killer's blue eyes shall be filled with tears when you arrest her, Katia. Yeah. Here we have all the evidence to arrest Clarissa Rochester's killer. They killed the bank director, instead they sold their debt. That's right. See who killed. Your housemaid killed you. But wasn't she the one who called the police? Why would she do that? Francine, you are arrested for the murder of your mistress, Clarissa Rochester. Me, a murderer? What a fanciful idea, Miss Katia. Not the slightest, the evidence supports it. We found a plant you used to poison Miss Rochester. You threw it away with the leftovers. Just because I cleaned up the mess doesn't mean I killed my lady. Well, you didn't clean the mortar and pestle well enough. Some crushed leaves and a hair from your head were still in it. You had to be because you know Miss Clarissa wanted to sack me. But an accomplished maid like myself doesn't need to kill for a job. How do you explain this note then? You wrote it to Miss Clarissa with your finger stained with golden caviar. You want her to change her mind about her decision. No! Why want her to change her mind about ending our affair? I want to stop Clarissa from throwing our romance away. What? Oops, I should have said it. Alright, Miss Katia, I put my hands up to it. I killed Clarissa because I'd rather see her dead than living happily without me. You and Miss Rochester had a relationship of a romantic nature? We got it hidden for her family would never have approved, but our love only grew stronger in the darkness of secrecy. That is until Clarissa started yearning for a child. She realized she needed an impeccable reputation to even think of adopting, being an unmarried woman and all. She got so afraid of a scandal that she decided never to see me again. She refused to even keep me in service as her maid. I pleaded with her to think of us, but she was ready to sacrifice me so that she could become a mother. I couldn't bear it, so I poisoned her at the lunch, hoping that one of the guests would take the blame for the attempt. A vain hope in Magic on the case. Francine, you're under arrest for murder. That's right. Miss Francine, you sent trial for the murder of your employer, Clarissa Rochester. How do you plead? Guilty, Your Honor. It was a crime of passion. We were lovers, and Clarissa left me. She wanted to protect herself from the scandal of loving another woman, but true love should never be a stake on one's reputation. That is a real crime here, Your Honor. One day people may get to freely love wherever they wish, Miss Francine. Unfortunately, we are not living in such blessed times yet. But the day when murder goes unpunished will never dawn on Concordia. Not on my watch it won't. You took Miss Archer's life in a calculated manner, hoping an innocent person would take the blame in your stead. This court sends you to 20 years in jail. I didn't want Clarissa to live without me, and now my life is destroyed as well. Well, you should have killed, so... But yeah, I always knew you'd solve this case brilliantly. Congratulations, you brought Clarissa Archer's murder to justice. You'll be pleased to know the Rochesters have congratulated me personally. A charming lady gave me the warmest smile. With due respect, Chief, I fear the Bank of Concordia will need more than a smile to get back on its feet now that the director is dead. It was too late to ascertain what linked the Rochesters to the late mobster Vittorio Capecci. I have a sense of foreboding that our calamities with the Rochesters are only just beginning. Yeah, what's it going to be? How's it called? I'll run for your money. Okay, so that's what it's going to be about. Investigate the Rochesters, right? How they got so rich? Was it something just normal, or is there a crime behind their wealth? We'll see about that. We're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing a Run for Your Money #1. So, thanks for watching. Hope you liked this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye.